Hello, students. Today we'll try to understand the meaning of the poem Fire and Ice. I'll read the poem first. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice is also great and would suffice. We'll find out the deep meaning of this poem. The literal meaning, if we go through, we come to know that some scientists they have given their theories, and some scientists they say that the world will end in fire, like the lava from the volcano will end up the world. And some of the scientists they said like the whole world will be covered by the ice, and everything one day will come and everything will end. The temperature will go down, 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 and the earth will end. So both the theories are mentioned, like how the world will come to an end. This is the literal meaning. Apparently we people, when go through the poem, we come to know this is the meaning. But when the poet is saying, from what I have tasted of desire, from that line we come to know metaphor is used, poetic devices are used, and the poet wants to say something else. Okay, what is the other meaning? We'll try to find it out. Before that, there are some questions like fire. What does we mean with fire? Okay, literal meaning we know, but apart from that, the other meanings. Let us see some phrases like fight fire with fire. What does it mean? Fight fire with fire. When we use this, it means to respond to an attack with a similar or identical method. Okay. The second phrase I'll use here, I'll tell you, fire up. What is the meaning of fire up? To excite. Fire up, it means to excite, to infuse with energy, to start something. One more phrase, hold your fire. Hold your fire means calm down, hold your anger, be quiet, wait. Okay, this is the meaning, like, hold your fire. So what is the meaning here? Hold your fire, it means you have to hold your anger, you have to be quiet. One more phrase, ball of fire. Ball of fire, a person who is especially hardworking, high achieving, ambitious, or active. Ball of fire, the person, what we call him, ball of fire. Now here fire, the meaning of fire we saw, it means anger, passion, desire. Okay. Now let us see the meaning of ice. What is the meaning of ice? Here, Ice Queen. Whom do we call Ice Queen? Beautiful but heartless woman is called Ice Queen. Keep someone on ice. One more phrase, keep someone on ice. What does it mean? To keep someone uninformed. Okay. Cold shoulder. Now ice, cold, cool, wow, these are the words. So cold shoulder. What is the meaning of cold shoulder? To show unfriendly attitude by ignoring. Okay, by ignoring someone, to show that attitude, unfriendly attitude, that is called as cold shoulder. One more is there, cold fish. Cold fish is the same like Ice Queen. A heartless person is called as a cold fish. Okay, lacking empathy, emotions. There is no emotion in that fellow, so it's called cold fish. Now fire and ice, we got the other meanings also. Okay, we have to understand now. Let us see the meaning. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. Try to understand the meaning. What the meaning of fire here is. Some say in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. The poet is saying that he believes that definitely desire, passion, or anger definitely will end up this world. Okay, the race the we people see with full of desire, the people are moving ahead, will definitely end up this world. Now, next stanza he says, but if it had to perish twice, if this world has to end up twice, like the world will end by the fire, desire, and twice, it means second time, how this world will get perished, the twice he said. I think I know enough of hate. Now, here we'll have to try to understand the fire and desire both are connected. And in the second stanza, ice, it means hatred. I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice is also great. It means hatred is also great. Due to hatred, due to jealousy, the world will end second time and would suffice, and that is enough, that is sufficient, that is sufficient to understand like this world will end up due to this hatred. So this is the meaning of the poem. We understand fire and ice, but what do we learn from this poem? Two things. One, we are ending ourselves just because of our desires and hatred. We have our own desires, greediness. We want to achieve something very fast, and to fulfill all that desires, we are ending ourselves. The same way, because of jealousy and hatred, we are ending ourselves. The second thing, if we do not control our negative emotions, if we do not control our negative emotions, we will be ending our own world. If we do not control our negative emotions, we'll be ending our own world. So, this we understand from this poem, Fire and Ice. Hope you people have understood this poem. So, just read the poem once again and try to find out some more meanings if you people can get through the verse, through the lines, and let me know. Thank you very much, students.